Hello and welcome to Isny Imalgoy in southern Germany. This is the town of Dethleffs. They've got a really big factory here, and this is their showroom next to a main road, as you can hear. And this is the Just 90 T7052 EB motorhome, 741 centimeters in length, and it'll cost 68,000 euros. And so as I'm coming in here, let's get some light on in here. And it's pretty cold, but before we do anything else, I'm just going to give you a quick look around the vehicle. And so we've got the German layout at the back. And now we're going to come back to my favorite seat, which is the passenger seat. Because to be quite honest, I don't actually really like driving. Might seem a bit odd for somebody who's got a channel all about motorhomes. I like traveling, but I like it better when somebody else is doing the driving. I'm more than happy just to sit beside the person who's driving and let that person drive. Anyway, there we have the details, which is a pretty convenient place for it. 233 centimeters wide, 294 in length. So it's the ready to go weight 3021. So assuming there's 180 they've added for that, that would give a payload of 658. Of course, it is 180 they've actually added because it varies from company to company. But as I recall, Dethleffs seems to use 180. 67,781 base prices here. These are the options which have been taken. It's nearly always an upgrade on the engine, so it's 160 horsepower, 3,249 chassis packet. You've got to see the technical data for that. 2,549 packet 1. See technical data. Well, I don't know what's on that one. That's nearly 5,000. And right, seating places, we're going to have a look at that, which costs 699. And the construction of the seating group, 419. The bed, 1,600. And the there's a special window. We'll have to find the special window because that's going to cost 229. And if you want your documents, which is an option, 188. So please stop you somewhere and say, "Can I see your documents?" You can say, "Well, no, I didn't take that option on the vehicle." Right. Let's start off with the so it's just 90. So it's the 90th anniversary. Please have a look at the information above, which because in the description, because I have put more information there. I can't remember all the stuff about it. Why is that chair there? Okay, well, you're actually paying more for this chair as well. So we'll take this thing here out, and this is a demonstration. This chair can go backwards, you can put it so it goes forwards, you can put it so it goes to the side. It is an optional seating arrangement which moves around. Now, Chausson and Challenger also have something like this. I think it looks pretty horrible myself, but there may be some requirement for it. It's an extra seating place. As you can see, it's got a belt on it. This here is the back you'd normally use in its normal non-travel arrangement, so it would be pointing at this direction, and as you can see, it would actually go onto that there, and that's that. And they've got this in a number of their vehicles. It's not just this one, it's in others as well. All right, it's got an extra wide door here. One thing I noticed I didn't really like when I was closing, I didn't like this. I wanted something more to get my hands on. That was just my opinion. And it's got here just one lock on that. Sometimes have two, some companies have three now. Right, so we've got a fridge here, Thetford fridge. There's the freezer and all the rest of it. And below that, there is a convenient place to keep your food. Kitchen, 2 burners, which is all the rage in 2022. And a sink, bit of storage below it as well. And down here as well. Now up here we've got the German layout, which is reasonably attractive, I suppose. And what the German layout here also offers is access to the wardrobe. So it doesn't offer access to the wardrobe because that doesn't lift up. You can see what's in the wardrobe, but you can't lift it up. Get my vans mixed up. But you can get in it like that. Doesn't have a light though. And we've got on the other side another one without a light, but there's the fuse box. Not very conveniently located, in my opinion. Right, so let's see if this works. Here also, no storage in the steps. Right, let's pull this one here out. So I'll take this off. Might make it easier. This comes out like that. Then this sort of attaches to this like that. And there's one on the other side. I presume that's to stop you falling out. I don't know what's there for really. Anyway, that goes in there like that. And that gives you there's the whole bed in action. I'll have to pretend that's down there. And here we've got the ladder. There we go. That's how the whole thing works. I hope I caught all that as I was doing it. And right, see, big light, big skylight up here. But take that off because the window's closed and the insects won't be getting in. Storage at the back, lighting underneath it, and we've got this shelf, which in my opinion is completely pointless. Although, as you can see, there is a bit, there's quite a lot of a ledge there, so maybe it's not as pointless as I've just suggested. Large windows at the other side, and this now brings us to the toilet, and that's the special window it's got, which cost that extra, whatever it was, 200 euros, or I can't remember which it was now, forgotten. That turned the 12 volt on, I can't remember. Anyway, the lights aren't on in here, and over here we've got the shower. Oh, it's got one of these as well. Really, I'm now increasingly in favour of these extractor fans. I'm going to have to put them in my own van. I did turn the 12 volt on. Sorry, so I did. I was thinking then I didn't. Right, you've got an extra bed up here, and I don't suppose you want to see that working. Oh, you do, all right. Just as well. I've got the key here. Let's put the key in. Turn it on. Press the button down. Oh, I take it's not going to go all the way down. You know why? Because of this. Because that chair's there. You see, it won't work when the chair... We'll do it as far as it'll go down, okay? But the chair's going to stop it. Anyway, here we go. That's as far as I can take it down. Sorry, I'll have to take the chair out. But anyway, it gives you an idea of how much space there is in the bed. And once more, there's nets there as well. Extra reason why I think that chair's a waste of time. Anyway, let's put the thing back up again. That is maximum. There's quite a lot of space there. Actually, you can easily leave your bedding on that. But what about the space under it? That's the big thing. Let's have a look. Let's turn the camera around. What's the state of that? There we go. There's my. There you go. You see, so it's not too bad. There's a step here though as well. I'll stand under the step. Well, now I'm hitting the thing, but all the same, it would be a bit better if it were a bit higher. I'll show you another reason why better. I just get the impression it should go up further. Unless there's something blocking it somewhere. Oh, notice how this thing here, this is quite a nice little feature. I'll close this as well. Push that there, like that. This makes it look as though there's an extra drawer here, but as this comes, as it comes down, this comes open like that. Sorry, like that. I'll do that again. There you are. Good, eh? Right. There's this van. I like the table, nice big size seating group. I'll take this out of the way, put it back where I found it. And oh, it's an automatic gearbox. I can't remember that being charged. Aha, that wasn't added. Aha, that maybe it's standard, although I doubt it. Right, let's go outside here. We've got a television there. Watch it sitting down in the drive and passenger seats. Right, so the garage isn't too bad. So you can see how big this is. Oh no, it might be open. Ha! It was open. Just assumed it was closed. Anyway, huge amount of space here. This garage is brilliant. That in some ways makes up for some of the other problems. Don't know what that's for. Looks like a bed. It must be for another vehicle. Let's have a look at this one here, another Just 90, but this one here is 696 centimeters in length, so it is 44 centimeters shorter, also almost 500, but that's ready to go 680, approximately 670 kilos payload. That should keep most people happy, and 64,000 euros. And well, it's got it's a two-person van, although I think you can actually make a bed below, or can you? Yes, you no, you can't, sorry. And got the bed up there, and at the back you've got your washroom. Now this design was used by Trigano in Chausson Challenger. I think roller teams got one as well, and now it's okay, Dethleffs as well. So this one here, I think, well, I mean, it's got personally I prefer the Deco. I'm not so keen on the Deco and Chausson and Challenger, but that's just me. I mean, but this here, huge amount of space here for storage. I mean, if you're sort of you know, you a full timer, that's absolutely wonderful in my opinion. Down here we've got access into the garage, and which would be better if there was some light. It probably is a light, only it's what's this here? I know I haven't turned the 12 volt on, but anyway, the and there's the bed. So what do you think of this? I think this is, it's got, I think this, I think it's quite a nice layout myself. I mean, it's also used in that new thing from, again, I'm sure it's on Challenger, the X150 or X500, depending on which company brand is using it, which of course is much shorter than this, because that's only 208 centimeters in width, and it's 1 meter 1 meter shorter as well. So but I quite like this, although I mean, for me it wouldn't be much use, but I think for many people, say a couple who are full timing or something like that, and I think they might be having people around, a nice big table there, and you've got at the back all of this space. Down here we've got 2 burners, got a lot of space around the table there, so it's a nice kitchen in my opinion. And hey, do you want this? Let's have a look at the bed coming down. So that goes in, I think goes, you see, the lights are on. Let's now just check that everything is okay. Now, one thing I didn't do though, I didn't turn on the 12 volt, right? So we just saw that the bed is independent of the 12 volt, and we'll also undo this. And let's come round to the other side as well before we do anything else. Check what the score is here. Is there anything getting in the way of it coming down? No, there doesn't appear to be. So let's now bring it down. I think that's it, is it? Is that it? No, it wasn't. Sorry. Is it stuck by any reason? Is that it? Right. Well, now it has come into contact, and but anyway, that's not too bad at all, is it? Now, what's it say up here? Care should be taken against the risk of falling out when the bunk is used by children, especially under 6 years of age. This thing here, the ladder, does appear to me to be a bit on the long side. Maybe it's designed so when you're washing it from outside, or maybe it's just the wrong ladder for the vehicle. And once more, there's a net. And possibly, actually, I wonder if it would go down any further if I took the seats out. Normally you'd have to take the backs of the chairs out as well, but possibly would go down a little bit, just a touch further, but all the same, I mean, that's not too bad, is it? I mean, it's not much higher than many beds. I'm going to take it back there. And also I'd point out that if there's a problem with the bed, then it doesn't stop you driving to get it fixed somewhere. If there's a problem with the bed, because I still, although there's not many complaints about them that I'm getting, but I've seen enough of them broken in showrooms, and so I've just got a little bit of trepidation on it. Anyway, we'll have to do something more on the beds later. And right, let's put the thing back up again. So I'm going to press down here, this button here. I'm going to turn this around, and you can see it going up. So it's going up evenly. Oops. That was my fault for not keeping the pressure on it. And note there was a skylight under there as well. Let's close this. And note also there's a bit of space you could actually keep, depends how much blankets you got on, but you could actually keep more blankets on it now, or covering now, or whatever it is that you actually use. Yeah, I think I'll have a sit down here and just admire the vehicle. I think this has got something about it for my taste, although not suitable for me. And I've had people say this to me, that how come I say something's not suitable for me, and then I say how great it is. Well, you know, I can appreciate something's not suitable for me, but it's still, you know, it looks quite good. And I've just realised I have made a mistake, that this will form a bed down here as well. So you can actually have 4 people sleeping in here, should you want. because this table here comes down. You can see it's telescopic. You can see over there there's a bit to extend the support to make the bed come out, and in there in the garage there was additional things to make a bed with. So these tables, somebody asked me about the tables, how good they are. I think they're pretty good. They're made in Italy, and they're pretty expensive actually. It looks like something's really cheap, but well, it might do. It isn't cheap at all. It's really expensive. There we go. So that's an enormous table in here. You know, for me working, that's the sort of size I want. That's even bigger than my own table. Anyway, great. Turn this off. Lights out. So here's another Just 90 T6812 EB Einzelbetten, which is as a general rule, it means the German layout. This is 7 meters long, 62,124. It costs, and it doesn't have the extra bed. And what it's got here is a stack of storage down here. Although I really don't think this is a good place here to keep the fuse box. Okay, so let's suggest another place for the fuse box. Well, how about above the door where I've got mine? There's an electric plug, and there we have. There's the cushion that will be used for to make a German layout up here. And does this come open? You can have a better eye view up there. This doesn't open. So let's have some details on this one here. Okay. Oh. Just so I'll leave it there. 696 centimeters by 233 wide, 294 high, ready to go. So you've got almost 600 kilos plus 180. So is the real empty weight, and a base price. So it's got 10,000 of extras, of which for some reason this is 140 horsepower. That's only 779. I think they make this up every single vehicle. Systems packet, see technical details. Chassis packet, see technical details. Packet 1, see technical details. And the packet 1, 4,749. And oh, this is also the new Fiat Ducato 2022 version. There are 2022 motorhomes are still on the older version on the 7th generation Fiat Ducato. This is the 8th generation. The reason why, because Fiat obviously can't keep delivering them, which is understandable. As I understand it, Fiat still at the time I'm doing this video is still delivering the 7th generation. Not many of the 8th around. Right. As we come in here, which will look much better if I turn the lights on, as I come in here, we have this false wall. This opens like that. And that's where your shower is. And you can see when it looks down like there. That's where most of my towels end up as well, on the floor. And this comes back like that, and also got a bit of storage. Oh, somebody's going to come in here and they're going to start talking to me. Oh no, they're not. This is what happens. People see you filming and they think you know all the answers, and despite the fact that you're filming, they start asking you questions. And it's a very common thing. Alright, there's the kitchen's very much the same as in the other vehicle. Oh no, this gentleman didn't ask me any questions. He's even closed the door behind him. So I shall now come out. And I'll go and have a look. I see that the garage is locked from this side, but I shall come round and so we'll have a look at the garage from here. There's quite a lot of space there, but under this German layout there is no end of space, I think, in this type of version. It's got a rather unusual attachment up here. I think the shape of it is rather unique, I think. Anyway, good. So, this is Dethleffs showroom in Izny in Allgäu. This is for me actually really almost ideal circumstances for filming, because I'm almost alone, and so I can do what I want. I'm not under any pressure. People telling me to get out of or get off the stands or chasing me off. Not that anybody actually chased me off a Dethleffs stand, but this is really good. Oh dear, what's happening there? Oh no, it's the they're emptying the water tank. I think. Yeah, I do that from time, flushing the water tank. And over there we've got the rental part. So if you wanted to buy one, what I do suggest is you do rent the thing first. Some companies will give you a sort of a discount on the rental if you end up buying it, or they'll make allowance for it. Yeah, we'll see if I'm getting this one here. I don't know if it's open or not. It might be. It's not. So we're not getting that one at all. So it's a little walk around. I always like to do this also at trade fairs. I like to sort of show people around the stand as well. So I thought it sort of gets you in the mood a bit, I think. I might do anyway. So you can sort of get an appreciation of what's happening. And anyway, so I've got these other the top of the range vehicles, these big things here, the Globetrotter XXLA. This is the most expensive vehicle here. It's at 210,000 euros, and sort of completely different look to it, of course. Overcab model on an Iveco. You can see it's in a separate film I did, but now this one here is just as wide, same width, but the length is it's got 866 centimeters, and got a huge garage as well. And what's particularly impressive, I think this washroom, the shower. I've never had a shower that good in any of the places I've lived in. And aircon and the wonderful skylight, and this will sleep 6. So anyway, you can see that in a video on separate video. Oops, nearly fell out. Obviously I wouldn't normally walk out backwards, but I always do it when I'm filming. So, that's a quality door. You can hear it. Click, click, click. So 3 locks on that one. And that's the overcab. And this is Grand Alpa. It's got a tag axle at the back. It's a it's the 4.2 design, 136,000 euros, 858 centimeters in length, and just one double bed in this though. And the double bed is up there over the cabin, and seats are down. Yeah, I'll show you how the bed works in this as well. As I'm here. No, I can't, because I left the key in the other. Oh well, you just have to. No, I left the key. I left the key in the last van. So you'll have to see that in a different video. In the video I did on it. Good, so you can see from the integrated models, this is the semi-integrated. So there's more information on the Just 90 vans on the website, not on the website, above in the description, so please do look there. I hope you found that of interest, and thanks for sticking with me for half an hour. And I hope you find that interest. I really do, because this is really I'm trying. I think I can do better in circumstances like I have here. So all the best from Isny and Allgäu in southern Germany.